So this guy has been dating this lady since secondary school. They've been seeing each other since secondary school. Like they've been having an affair since they've been in the secondary school. So after the guy completed secondary school, throughout his secondary school, it was so tough for his parents to cater for him. So it was this girl who do help him sometimes. Like she is from a well-to-do family. So anytime the guy is in need of something like money or to pay some petty things, the girl do help him. That is from secondary school up to the time he got admission into the university. They continue with their relationship into the university. Things were so hard for him during the university days as well, like paying of school fees. Even eating was a problem for him. It was this lady who was doing everything for him. If he calls, she's there. She helps him a lot. Throughout this struggle in his university days, he completed and he decided to apply for jobs. Anywhere he applied, they don't call him. He doesn't get work to do. He has stayed home for 2 good years. Nothing is working for him in his life. So this lady thought of even giving him some money to start up a business. She gave him a huge sum of money to start up a business for himself. He started this business and within 2 months, this business collapsed. Like things were not going well for him. And not that he's a lazy guy. He's not a lazy man. He's a very hardworking person. He writes application letters to companies. Like he had good results after he completed his university. So it was easy for him to get a job, but he was not getting it. This lady used her father's influence to help him, but it didn't work out. Things were not just working for him. Business of 2 months just collapsed. The money was nowhere to be found. Food, everything, the lady will be the one to bring to him because anything he touched doesn't flourish. Anything he starts to do will just vanish. Everything was not working for him. He was even tired of life. He always complains to the girl that he doesn't know what's going on. Is there anything like happening in his life that he doesn't know? So the lady used to talk to him, calm him down, tell him that that is how life is and all that. So one day the lady called him and was like, oh, her auntie said she should escort her somewhere. They are going to spend 1 week over there. So she will be going the next day. So the guy was like, oh, you'll be leaving me here in a week without nobody. You know, I don't have anybody anywhere to go. She was like, oh, don't worry. I will leave some money for you so that you use it to take care of yourself before I come back. It's just going to be only 1 week. So the guy was like, okay. So 2 days after the lady left, the guy was washing outside and his phone rang. He picked the call and it was a company calling him for job. Like they called him that he has been employed. They've seen his CV and they like everything they have seen and he needs to come there to start working. He was so happy. So after he put the phone down, later again, he had 3 emails from different companies again, sending him messages that they want to work with him and all that. He was really happy. He called his girlfriend. He told her about it. She was also happy for him. Like, finally, with all the struggles, with all these things, like, he has finally gotten a job. So the girl told him that he should look through all the companies that have called him, then check the best of them, like the one with the best salary, the one with the best offer, so that he would choose. So he was like, okay. So he took his time and then check out the job opportunities he was given and he finally chose one. So the rest of the companies that called him, he called them and told them that, oh, he has been employed somewhere else. So he chose one company and then he called the company and told them he has accepted their offer and then he wants to work with them. So they told him that, oh, he should start work in a week time. He should prepare himself. It comes with an apartment, with a car, and a very well paid Like, the salary is so huge. He was so happy. He called his girlfriend and they were happy and all that. So as the company has told him that he will start work in a week time, he was preparing to start the work. So 2 days before he will start, the lady came back from her trip. 2 days before he will start, she came back from her trip, and then she went straight to the guy. They spent time together, they did everything together until the next day. So the next day, she was the one who even ironed his clothes and put it down for him to like get ready. So early in the morning, he set off to work. He dressed up very well and then he set off to work. When he got to the company, the security man didn't want to even open the door for him. Like, he was asking him a lot of questions he didn't understand. So the boss on top of the company heard the voices, and then he came down and was like, what is going on? So the guy told him that, oh, I've been employed here and I was told to start work here today, this week, like this very day. And I've come, and the guest man doesn't want to allow me enter. So the boss was like, oh, okay, just come inside. So when he came inside, he sat him down in an office and was like, we are so sorry, we were supposed to call you earlier before. You were not the one we wanted to employ. We have already employed somebody else. It was a mistake. So it's later that we found out, and I've employed the person, and the person has even started work. So we are sorry for this thing that has happened. So immediately they told him that. He shouted and then he collapsed. He collapsed and he was taken to the hospital. So he regained consciousness in the hospital. After he regained consciousness, he came back to the house, and his mommy, his parents, like all of them came to him to visit him in the house. He was so down, like, you know how this job he has put in all his life, like everything on, and they have disappointed him like that. And the other companies that called him too, he has already called them and told them that he's working with a new company, that he cannot accept their offer. So he doesn't know what to do. He was always indoors. He was gradually developing pressure for himself. He was almost depressed, like he was mentally unstable. So his mom sat down and was like, this thing that is happening to my son, I don't understand. Is he the only one in this world? Like, anything he touched doesn't work. He will get a job, he will go there for interview, and it will not even work out. Like, he will go somewhere and he will be disgraced. This is not ordinary. I need to stand up for my son. So she went to see a Mallam, that is a seer, to check for her son for her, like what is going on with her son. She doesn't understand. So the seer checked, and you know what came out? The seer told the woman that her son is dating a lady who's like their star doesn't match. Their star doesn't match. As far as he stays with the girl, nothing will work out for him. Until he separates himself from the lady, that is when he will start to flourish. That is when things will start working for him. But as far as he's still living with the girl, he's still having having an affair with the lady, things will never work out for him. And he is a great person. If he doesn't stand up for himself, he will forever remain where he is. Things will never work out for him. Him and the lady's star doesn't match. My people. So after the seer has told the woman everything, she went home, she called her son, she sat him down and told him that this is what the Mallam said. This is what the seer said. He said, you and the lady's star doesn't match. As far as you guys are together, things will not go well for you. You will never flourish in life because you guys, your star doesn't match. So the woman told her son that he should find a way to sack her, or he should find a way to tell her so that she will live his life. If only he wants to flourish in life, because he's a great person. But if you want to stay stagnant, keep living with her. But I am warning you, go tell the lady to leave. Tell her whatever you want to tell her so that she can live your life. So you will start doing things on your own. You will start getting your own money because you are not growing any younger. This is a lady whose parents have sat her down to even ask her about marriage, and she was like, she's seeing a guy that she'll soon bring home. So she's hoping to get married to this guy, and he has been told this thing to tell her. So this guy has been crying always. He was shocked. He has been crying. He doesn't know what to do. Like, he doesn't know how to tell her. She will come around and anytime he sees her, he starts crying. He doesn't know what to tell her. She will ask him, like, what's going on? He will say, it's nothing. He's just feeling like he's not feeling too well. He's thinking about the whole thing that happened. Like, he doesn't know how to approach her and tell her. And she's been so loving and caring. Day in, day out, she's in that house. My people, if not this guy's story, I've never heard about this thing before. Like, you and somebody's star doesn't match. So if you are with the person, things will not go well for you. I've never heard it before. So guys, what do you think this guy should do? What advice do you have for this guy? Because he has not been able to tell this girl. And he also wants to get himself a job. He wants to like move on with his life. What do you think he should do? And the lady, what do you think if this guy tells her what will happen? Because the love they share is very deep. Please do well to drop your comments. Drop a honest comment, please. Thank you.